Hello and welcome to a whole new episode of your program Culture Magazine. Allow me to be your guide through a journey of diverse segments from culture, heritage, traditional and artistic works. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's start our episode. Egypt is always keen to build bridges of creative cooperations with various countries of the world. Our next segment is a true interpretation for a solid cultural exchange. In cooperation with the Greek Embassy and the External Cultural Relations Sector, a concert was held at the Cairo Opera House by the Greek Radio and Television National Symphony Orchestra, conducted by Michalis Akonomou, on the occasion of the Greece National Day and the declaration of 2025 as the year of honoring the legendary Greek composer Mikis Theodorakis. And we're so delighted to be accompanied by His Excellency Nicholas Papaiorio, who is the Greek ambassador to Egypt. For sure, sir, we're so delighted to have you on Nile TV, and it's a great pleasure. I know that you've been doing lots of work through your work this year, and at the top of the agenda was some musicals, of course, and lots of cultural exchange. So tell us more about the preparation for this one today, because it's not just one celebration. You're celebrating today the National Day, the legendary Mikis Theodorakis, and lots more. So tell us more.
Well, we couldn't have a better combination of all these things. As you said, we're celebrating our National Day, so the concert has been part of this celebration, in the context of this celebration. What is more, it was combined also with the designation of 2025 as a year dedicated to Mikis Theodorakis. So all these happy coincidences brought the National Symphony Orchestra of the Greek Radio and Television here to play this iconic work by Mikis Theodorakis, which you Egyptians are very familiar with, because it's not the first time. Even back in the mid-90s, the composer himself was here and conducted his work, and also the Cairo Opera Ballet has Zorba the Greek in its repertoire. So it is as if Zorba the Greek came back, returned to Egypt. I believe in synergies. I mean, this is how we perceive culture to be. Culture is an extraordinary tool, when it comes to Greeks and Egyptians, there is a fertile ground for ages. So we do not need to introduce ourselves to each other. So we know each other. So everything which brings Greeks and Egyptians together, for me, is the ideal paradigm of synergy. And this is what we did with the National Symphony Orchestra from Greece and the a cappella choir from the Cairo Symphony Orchestra. I couldn't have expected a better merge, a better osmosis, a better combination. culture is one of our heavy weights of both countries. So both countries understand this language very well. And so as an ambassador here, I've always tried to bring, to create synergies. If I manage to create more synergies, I will be very, very happy. These are our plans, I mean, to bring more and more. And as long as I have the cooperation, the great cooperation I have with my Egyptian friends here, and all the Ministry of Culture of Egypt, the Cairo, the Opera House, it has been an open arm all these years in cooperation with the embassy. So I'm very happy about that. Now that the two countries are at their best, I mean, in their relations, I mean, over the last years, I've said it many, many times, the bilateral relationship is at its best. So, and I strongly believe that culture is a fundamental aspect of these relations. And it's a language, as I said before, we both speak and understand. So there is how to put it, a fertile ground for someone, for an ambassador here, and I guess for your ambassador in Athens, to work and bring people together, bring the peoples together in terms of culture. This is the best vocabulary that can be used between peoples. All the more so when it comes to Greeks and Egyptians.
The mezzo-soprano Nefele Costelli and the Cairo Symphony Orchestra's a cappella choir, conducted by Maya Veneria, participated in the concert, which featured the iconic work of the world-famous composer Theodorakis, Zorba the Greek.
I love the opera. I like all sorts of different operas, and I think Theodorakis represents a renewal in Greece, and he was in exile for quite a while in London, and I used to see him because I used to live in London. He represented the liberal ideas when there was a rather nasty government in Greece, and then he came back, and he's now a great hero, and it's fun, to hear his music, which is light. I mean, it's not Beethoven, but I enjoy it. Yeah, I think it's light. We have a lot as you know, in Egypt, we have a lot in common with Greece, and since Hellenic times, and we share a lot, and I think we understand each other quite well. And my own ancestor Muhammad Ali came from Kavala, which is now in Greece, and so I think we have a lot in common, and we enjoy each other's culture, company, etc. I think, as I told you, I think we all like music. I think music is very important, and Egypt actually is one of the first countries, as far as I know, which had sort of organized music. You can see on the drawings on the walls in the Egyptian temples that they had proper orchestras, and they had musicians, singers and dancers and so on. So clearly the Egyptians are a great influence on music and the arts in the Mediterranean area, and we all influence each other, because I think the Hellenic people, they learnt it from the Egyptians, and then we learn from each other. It goes backwards and forwards all around the Mediterranean, and we share a lot, so which is good. I mean, we like doing that, and our food is like that, and everything is like that. We share everything.
The Cairo Opera House is the cultural lighthouse of the Middle East. It presents serious arts and an address of Egypt's artistic and cultural identity, exporting a lofty image of our dear Egypt and exposing this nation to a diverse range of cultural exchange.
The Cairo Symphony Orchestra, under the direction of Maestro Mohammad Sharara, held a concert at the Cairo Opera House. The event featured collaborations with Omdan Noor Band, Jazaga, belly dancers from the Academy, and Arabic Takht Ensemble, compromising musicians on Kuwan, ney, oud, percussions, and cello, along with the vocalist Basma Kamel. The program showcased the fusion of Western classical pieces such as Rimsky-Korsakov's Shahrazad and renowned Arabic songs like Muhammad Abdul Wahhab's Ashiq al-Ruh, Kulthum Ghadan al-Qaq, and Fairuz Nasam Alayna al-Hawa, accompanied by the choreographic dance sequence designed by Hani Hassan. Additionally, Jazaga performed Sirat al-Araguz, a musical adaptation of a poem by Khalid Abdel Qadir, which was well received by the audience. The Cairo Symphony Orchestra is considered one of the most important ensembles of the Egyptian Opera House. It was founded in 1959 under the leadership of Austrian maestro Franz Latour and was later conducted by the Egyptian maestro Ahmed Abid. The orchestra has been led by a number of renowned international musicians, including the famous composer Aram Khachaturian and musician Ahmed Adnan Saygun, among many other prominent names in the world of music. Many world-famous solists have performed with orchestra, including George Demer, Ramzi Yassa, and Andre Navarra, among others. Throughout its long history, the orchestra has given numerous successful performances both in Egypt and abroad, solidifying its status as a cornerstone of the symphonic music in the Arab world.
In our program, we're always keen to shed more lights on the events that revive our history and heritage. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's watch our next segment.
As part of the cultural and artistic role played by the Cairo Opera House in preserving and reviving Egyptian heritage, a concert was recently held by the Arab Heritage Music Ensemble led by Maestro Farouk Al-Babli at the Gumhuriyya Theatre in Cairo.
واللي جرالي صعب على حالي ولا كان يخطر يوم على بالي عالسوق ماشي هفضل ماشي.
The concert program included a selection of Arabic musical works by prominent composers, including Muwashih fi Hal al-Afrah or A Song of Joy by Kamil al-Khulai. Palestine by the musician of generations Muhammad Abdul Wahab. Awaidak or I Promise by Muhammad Sultan. Yabu Dehka Gnen or You with a Nice Smile by Farid al-Atrash, as well as many more. These tunes were performed by the stars of the Arab Heritage Music Ensemble at the Cairo Opera House: Ahmed Sabri, Mazen Deraz, Mohi Salah, Yasser Suleiman, Angham Mustafa, Radwa Saeed, Noha Hafiz, and Asma Kamali.
يا حبيبي زعلان من ايه يا حبيبي ولا تزعل ولا تحتار وحياتك ليل ونهار حبك أقوى من النار صدقني صدقني صدقني
It is worth noting that the Arab Heritage Music Ensemble was founded with the aim of reviving the heritage of singing and presenting various forms and musical genres such as the poem, the monologue, theatrical melodies, as well as other genres.
وحياتك ليل ونهار حبك أقوى من النار صدقني 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 يا حلو صبح يا حلو كل يا حلو صبح نهارنا كل
من قد ايه انا بستناك وعيني عالباب والشباك عشان اقولك واترجاك من قد ايه انا بستناك وعيني عالباب والشباك عشان اقولك واترجاك عشان اقولك واترجاك يا حلو يا حلو صبح يا حلو صبح يا حلو كل.
This came through a group of the most skilled musicians and distinguished voices who are heritage preservers and possess high-quality performances on both the collective and individual levels. The ensemble presented its first concert at the Arab Music Institute in 2004, and its artistic activity continued thereafter, achieving a large fan base.
واقول انت انا وانت هنتقابل مع الايام مع الايام مع الايام ومن بعدك وشوقي ليك ومن غربك وخوفي عليك تلاقيني احتار تلاقيني احتار وخير.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, we came to the end of this episode. Promise we'll be back next week with more diverse segments. Until then, it's goodbye.